Singing does so many amazing things, and JustSing is JustSing is a marketing tool, and it also builds community. It brings people together, and the event focuses on a nonprofit. We pick a nonprofit that we want to create awareness about. We produce an event which we bring a bunch of folks together. We sing the song, we teach them a song, and then we sing it all within about 45 minutes. And through that experience, there's the community that's being built is amazing. A lot of times I get all the time, I don't know how to sing. I said, you don't have to know how to sing. But because we bring a couple hundred people together and we become one voice, it sounds amazing. We even do harmonies and people just can't believe they're doing harmonies. We just did an event in December, and the focus was For Children's Sake, a nonprofit that places foster children with families. There's a huge epidemic crisis right now due to the opioid issue. All these kids are being placed into foster care. Music saved my life, and I always had this love for it. So I just, again, tried to figure out how I can combine the marketing, the singing, to create this nonprofit that would then build community and show the world that there's a lot of good people out there. And what I do is JustSing goes into nonprofit organizations, and we create that focus on the specific nonprofit. So it's not a random sing-along. We pick a specific nonprofit out and showcase their need, their mission, their vision by coming together with them, singing with them, and creating one voice, and showcasing to the world the great things that they're doing for folks. The best part of it is thanks to social media, within a 24-hour period, we make people take their phones out, we tell them what to do, we tell them what hashtags. And our last event, For Children's Sake, we had about 300 people together at a high school, and within 24 hours we had 30,000 views on this initial video. And so it truly is a marketing tool that helps these nonprofits and creates a visibility for these nonprofits, and pretty quickly. And it gets the buzz out there, and it does exactly what we want it to do, and that's create awareness for these folks and get them the help that they need. I've worked with a choir director for years, so I have a specific choir director. Him and I will sit down and we look at the nonprofits we want to pick. So we partner with a nonprofit. And then we also look at what sponsorships make sense and what are local to that nonprofit, or what sponsorships are really interested in that effort. And then a lot of it is, marketing. It's marketing giving the event a brand or name, putting that out there on social media, putting out email blasts, connecting, boots on the ground, connecting with people and meeting with people face to face. Any foster care organization in that immediate area, we invited them to it. Churches, a lot of boots on the ground, a lot of meetings face to face, but then a lot of marketing support, which is the emails, the letters, the social media. The sponsorships help because then they give you the money to then, do some paid advertising. Just friends, family. I'm at the bus stop on the week before, I'm preaching to the people at the bus stop that they have to be there. So it's everything in my power that I can get anybody there. I work at it, and the marketing efforts are then supported. At the JustSing event, when you arrive, you're given a sheet, and it's a lyric sheet, and it's almost, it's a little bit of a show that all of a sudden you're part of. And the choir director is very entertaining, and he does these little drills to find out who should be singing the lower parts and the higher parts, and brings in this, you know, it's almost like comedy slash music slow. He just knows how to break down the audience enough to get them singing, to get them feeling good about themselves. And then we, you know, start practicing. I mean, we can start practicing with a little short song that we all know, like Mary Had a Little Lamb, but then we get into the song. The song is always super relevant to our efforts. It's always a song that has words that speaks to the need. And the last song that we sang was I Won't Give Up. It had to do with, you know, children and people giving up on them. So our song was about I won't give up on you. So the song is super relevant. We practice the song a bunch of times. And then at the very end, we go live. And when we go live, there's a lot of cameras, a lot of, you know, we tell everybody, bring those, you know, smartphones out, put your FaceTime live on. So there's a lot of different feeds at that last song or that last take of the song where we then share with the world. And typically it will then go viral. What I see at a JustSing event is the immediate gratification that happens. And again, it's like this big icebreaker, and all of a sudden you realize that one, you're singing and creating this voice, and it sounds amazing. You're creating awareness about the nonprofit itself, and at that point it was foster children. And because of all that, people want to share it, and they want to continue to share it. So then, you know, this immediate gratification turns into this this viral video online that keeps just growing, because there's just so much good that comes out of it. Not only do you feel good about what you're doing, but then you're actually doing something good for a real specific need that really does need help. So it's just it feels good all around. Music has always been a huge part of my life. I grew up with a piano in the house. I had to practice piano every day. I played the guitar. I played a violin. So music was a huge part. And I grew up in a Catholic environment. And so I think part of the reason I stuck with some of the singing and playing, it was quite frankly a lot more fun to sit at church and sing and play your guitar during the Mass than it was to just sit there and focus on it. But it created my foundation and love of music. And you know, I think there was a lot of hard times. I experienced a lot of hard times, hardships in my life, and music got me through that. So it was always comfort, and it was always, you know, if you were sad about something, it could get you out of that sadness. If you wanted to be sad about something, you could stay in it and, you know, find a lot of sad songs and sing a lot of sad songs. So music's just been super powerful in my entire life. And, you know, you see studies even today, though, singing, you know, it makes you feel better. It gives you better brain waves. There's such benefits, even health-wise, from music. But because of where I came from and the impact that it always had on my life, I just see it can just create an impact within this organization and these other nonprofit organizations. It really can create buzz. And so my mission is to create a lot of buzz about these good things that are happening, and to envelope singing into it creates just this experience that just people want to be part of, and it goes viral. But singing is just, it's something that I don't think anybody ever says they don't have fun when they're singing, even if it's in the shower. You know, it puts everybody in a good mood. So to do that within an organization that needs help, or to do that amongst all this arguing happening in today's landscape, singing I feel brings the best out of everyone while they're doing it, and it's a lot of fun.